8 people who live in ways you could never imagine. Sadhu Amar Bharti. How do you feel when you suspend one hand in the air for only 5 minutes? The pain is undoubtedly unbearable. But it is definitely nothing compared to the feat this Indian man from New Delhi has achieved, who goes by the name Sadhu Amar Bharti. This man has claimed to have raised one of his hands in the air for nearly 38 years as a sign of his utmost devotion to the Hindu deity known as Shiva. Bharti started this journey back in 1970 when he completely renounced his friends, family, and the whole world in order to fully commit to his religion. And in 1973, Bharti made the decision to raise one of his hands up as a sign of his true devotion and has never brought it down till today. Miguel Restrepo. Miguel Restrepo is a Colombian man who lived in an odd and extremely strange condition in Colombia for nearly 20 years or more. After his rehabilitation as an addict, Miguel discovered an abandoned sewer and decided to turn it into his home. He had since been living happily with his wife and dog for over 20 years in his happy little home. Paul Alexander. Paul Alexander is a 75-year-old Dallas lawyer who has spent almost his entire life living in a canister. Alexander found himself in this condition after he contracted a paralytic polio illness when he was only 6 years old. In order to stay alive, the canister was Alexander's only option, which only left his head outside for breathing and eating. Nguyen Van Chien. Nguyen Van Chien is a 92-year-old man from Vietnam who has decided to skip the barber visit for over 80 years now. Chien started this journey as a result of his strong faith, where he believes that a man should not tamper with what he was born with. Chien's hair measures at a whopping length of nearly 5 yards, and he is afraid that he might lose his life if he cuts his hair. Amu Haji. Amu Haji is an 80-year-old Iranian man who is absolutely allergic to cleanliness. This is the reason Haji has not taken his bath in over 60 years. This man has believed that proper hygiene and cleanliness brings him sickness. As a result, Haji adapted to living in an extremely dirty environment and feeds on rather unhealthy food. But other sources have claimed that a broken heart was the reason Haji chose this unhealthy lifestyle. Patayuni Ghosh. An Indian woman from the province of West Bengal, who goes by the name Patayuni Ghosh, started suffering from a rare illness back in 1998. This caused her body to be in constant pain all the time. As a result, the woman began seeking relief by submerging herself in a nearby water body, since she claimed, without hesitation, that water is the only thing that gave her the relief she wanted. It was alleged that Ghosh has been continuing in this manner every single day for nearly 2 years, from morning right till evening. This is until her people come and take her home until the next morning, and this circle is never ending. Prahlad Jani. Could you ever imagine going through life without eating at all? Nobody would consider this possible until they meet the Indian yogi, Prahlad Jani, who hasn't eaten a meal for 70 years. This one is rather strange, as the man claims that he hasn't consumed any food or drinks in the last 7 decades. What exactly does he live on? Live and fresh air might easily be a possibility after scientists have researched him and were baffled to find that he indeed did not eat. Observing the man round the clock, scientists found that Jani wasn't just going without food, he didn't even urinate or pass a stool. Now, this is a huge mystery for which experts have no logical explanation. Rama Haruna. 19-year-old Rama Haruna has lived almost her whole life in unbearable pain. Hailing from Nigeria, Rama actually lives in a bowl all because her body stopped developing. Raman was born as a healthy child, but once she turned 6 months old, her body just stopped growing. Rama completely lost the use of her limbs and had to be placed in a bowl to remain upright. Throughout her painful life, her condition worsened, and doctors were baffled as to what was wrong. No amount of medical intervention could save Rama, who sadly succumbed to her mysterious and unusual condition at only 19.